the back and then all three of the layered pieces. And I pulled the thankful title. We're going to do this one today. And I have the leaves because it's fall, y'all. It is fall. This is the first week of fall. It started on Monday, Lindsay? Was that?
The 22nd.
22nd. Sunday. It was Sunday. So Sunday was the beginning of fall, and Lindsay's ready for it. I'm ready for it. I love fall. I love the summertime, but I love fall too. So I'm excited about it. We're going to do a fun project. If you're here for the first time, thanks for joining us. If you're a repeat viewer, thank you for coming back. Lindsay and I are here. Lindsay is manning the keyboard. Say hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
She's going to be answering all of your questions. If you guys have any questions along the way, let us know. If you have a question about coloring, let me know. I am always open to suggestions. You guys know this. I will try a lot of stuff. So if it doesn't work out, we'll just paint over it. I don't really have a plan for today. I have my board base coated, but that's about it. I got these two stencils, so we're going to figure it out. I got some paint in front of me, but we might have to mix it up. I don't even know what's going to happen. We're just doing it, guys. We're doing it. I like to kind of challenge myself and just give me the stuff and let's see what happens. That's what I feel like I do every week when we do these lives.
Pretty much.
Pretty much Lindsay picks me something and says, do this. And
you made me sound like a boss.
Well, it is. That's
bossy.
Really, isn't that how it works though? Isn't that usually how it works?
Yeah.
I think you should paint this. That's what she says. I'm like, okay, I don't care. I'll try it. So I've got some new colors from Decor. Actually, just one. Salted caramel, because I think this is going to be pretty for fall leaves. I have golden straw here. I've got Hauser Medium, my go-to green. You guys know I love that one. Persimmon, because I love this color too. I base coated with antique white and burnt umber. We'll talk all about that here in a minute. And I also have heritage brick because I think it's going to be a pretty red for some of my leaves. Let us know if you're here and where you're from. We always like to get to chit-chat with you guys while we're alive. This is our semi-pro painting.
While we're alive?
While we are doing it live? Did I say
like
alive?
While we're alive.
Well, I mean, I am alive right now. So that's a good thing. But no, while we're doing our painting, we like to chit chat with you guys. And it's always nice that we talk about random stuff. You guys know that. So it's always a fun little event when we're in here. Lindsay and I enjoy coming in.
And we had a lot of sugar today. So
yes.
It was Mom's birthday yesterday. So we celebrated today.
Yesterday was Mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. She didn't work yesterday. They were out of town. They just gotten back. And so they took yesterday off for her birthday. And so we are celebrating here today. So we had Taco Bell for lunch, her absolute favorite. And then we had triple chocolate cake. It wasn't
just true. I think it was like quadruple.
It was so rich. I know. It was chocolate cake and it had like a fudge icing in the center, like a thick fudge icing, and then the outside was chocolate icing. It was good. It was good stuff.
If you don't know, Chris is a chocoholic.
Yes.
She prefers milk chocolate.
Yep.
So anytime she gets like any kind of chocolate, we always get the dark chocolate because she doesn't like it.
Yeah, she shares it with us.
But every year for her birthday, we always do chocolate.
Yeah, we always give her a ton of chocolate, and it lasts her the whole year. It's fine because she only eats a couple bites.
Yeah,
she's not like one of those people with me and like my Pringles yesterday. I had a can of Pringles. I ate almost the whole can yesterday. But to my credit, my lunch wasn't good, so I couldn't eat much.
My
salad was nasty. It was bad. Yeah, I couldn't eat it. So anyways, enough of all my food. We are going to be doing our semi-pro painting today. So we're always happy that you join us. Let us know if you're here. We'll get started here and start going, and then you guys can ask questions. Lindsay will put links in for everything that we have. Everything that we're using can be found at cdwood.com. We have a convertible section, so that's going to be like the easiest shopping option for you. If you want to recreate this, you can get the bundle with stencils because you get to choose your stencil. So if you do the bundle, you get all three layer pieces, like the mix and match pieces, plus the big background, the circle. And then you get to choose a title and you get to choose a background stencil for the bottom part. So you can choose that. It's the best deal instead of piecing everything out. Do it that way if you guys want to recreate this. And that will work with any of our stencils. That for the convertibles, you can use that bundle and pick any of the convertible stencil bases and the titles for them, or the greeting, whatever. I think we call them greetings.
Yeah, I think there's
on here. Yeah, so backgrounds and greetings. So you can choose that for any of ours. So if you have a birthday coming up, if you want to get ready for Christmas, we have Christmas tree ones. We have one that says Merry Christmas. We have welcomes. We have Please Go Away. We have it all. Like we do. We have one that says that. I love the snark in that. So I'm all about that life. But anyways, so you can do that. That's the best way to do this. All right. We ready to get started, Lindsay?
Yes, I'll flip the camera. And while you're getting ready, just want to say hello to Phyllis, who's joining us.
Hi, Phyllis.
Debbie from OKC.
Debbie.
Our buddy Stacy in Florida.
Hi, Stacy.
Hopefully that hurricane is not near you.
Yeah, no kidding. I
keep getting alerts on my phone today.
Yes,
about it.
She does.
Which is weird because we're in Ohio.
Yeah.
But I
because
get the hurricane alerts.
you know why? It like kind of can shift, and we're going to
we get the rain
from
stuff,
it. Yeah.
But,
okay, so this is what the starter kit is going to look like. I base coated my pieces just for the interest of time. I used antique white on the bottom and on the top, and then I used burnt umber on my middle piece because I'm doing fall. So I want all those fun colors. So my middle piece is here. Again, my top piece is here with the holes, the hang holes, and then I have the base. So I'm going to move all of these other pieces out of the way.
And just a tip, you do have that back. You don't have to paint it.
No.
That'll save you a little time. We never paint the back.
No. It's just for attaching.
Support.
Yeah.
And if you want to paint it, by all means, do so.
Feel free.
Save a step.
Save it. We're all about that. Okay, so this is our leaf background stencil. They're hard to tell when they're in the package. Let me pull it up like
to
this.
Virginia, who just joined us.
Hi, Virginia. This is the leaf background for our convertibles. As you can tell, guys, these are all cut so that they go right on the edge of the convertible. And then that way you make sure you get perfect image every single time. So if you line this up on here, and I want to make sure I have all my leaves on here. So see how you can't, it'll butt up against this little circle here. If you're more of a natural person and you want it to lay over the edge, you can move it down and then do a different row up at the top. But I like that just clean, crisp edges because you guys know I like to dress my stuff up. So I'll soften the edges up with a little shade here later on. But that's my plan for today. So I've got my leaf kind of on here. Now, because this fits the convertible, what I do when I do mine is I get a piece of painter's tape. Now, this is a pretty big piece, but I'm going to tear it in half. And then maybe even in half again. We'll see. But I put a piece always in the middle just so I make sure that it doesn't shift. And then just kind of rub where one of your images are. So I have that big maple leaf there. I have that there. And then I'm just going to put another piece here just to make sure it doesn't come up. And then it's going to kind of keep it straight on my table too. So if I get a little aggressive with my stenciling, I don't have to worry about that moving. That's a personal preference on my part. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Totally fine not to do that. I do want to show you my big girl brush. I show you guys this every single week. I base coated everything with this 3/4 inch oval wash from Jo Sonia. This brush is available on our website, so you can go grab that if you don't already have it. It's an amazing brush, so get it. I'm also going to be using some stencil brushes today. I've got my number 4. I have my number 3 here, but I might use it on some of these smaller leaves. I'm not sure. I have it pulled out. And then I also have my number 5 because I'm thinking I might want to use it on some of these bigger ones just because it'll be easier. So I have my number 5, my number 4, my number 3. There is a set that includes all 3 of these. If you want the spectacular stencil brushes, you can get that set and it has all 3 of those in there. I think what I'm going to do is pick a leaf and do all of that leaf one color. So if I start with this leaf, I'll do this one, and all the same leaf all in the same color. I think that might be the best approach. So I make sure I don't get samey colors around. Does that make sense? Yes?
Clear as mud.
Clear as mud. Okay. Well, I'm thinking if I just randomly do them, then this and this might end up the same color.
It's easy to randomize it.
Yeah, that way it's going to be a little more easy to do it. So I think I'll start with salted caramel because, guys, or should we start with green? Let's start with green. And then we're going to discuss how the colors change. I'm sure Lindsey can give us some information on how the leaves change and the colors that they go through. I'm sure Lindsey's got this. She knows this, guys. I'm telling you, she's one of the smartest people I know.
I was a biology major a long time ago, but
Hauser medium is what I'm using for my green, and I'm going to start with these little, almost like oval shaped flower or leaves. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, so I have no idea what these leaves are called. I think these are maple. I don't know anything else. That's the best I can do for you guys right now. All right, so I have some, Sam's Club paper plate. Hashtag Sam's Club. One day. Okay, number 4 spectacular stencil brush. That's the one I'm going to start with. So I'm going to start with my green, and I'm going to do all of these. Okay, so I'm just going to load up my stencil brush, and I'm just going to rub off my excess here so we don't get any bleed through. And I'm thinking because of these colors, we're not going to have to do a ton of coats. So we'll see though.
So while she's pouncing,
yes,
she asked me, and I Googled it because I was in college.
She's all of knowledge. This is what she is. Lindsey loves to know stuff. So tell us, Lindsey, what do you know?
I remember this now.
Okay, see, I told you.
College biology.
I knew
leaves change color and fall due to a breakdown of chlorophyll and the presence of other pigments.
Okay.
So it just depends on, I guess, the concentration of that. So anyway, my favorite are the reddy orange ones.
Okay, but here's my question about that. Because you're the girl to know. You're the girl to ask.
Okay.
So how, like, I guess do all the leaves turn all of the colors? Like, do they go green, then yellow, then red, then orange? Or orange, then red. Like, how does that work?
Most leaves are green.
Right.
When they start. It just depends on I think it's the level of pigmentation in them.
Okay.
And what that does.
So what they turn to.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, what is it? Is it the maple trees that go the yellow and the red? Is that what it is?
I think so.
All I know is there's this gorgeous tree on Main Street, and when it changes, it's
beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But there's not many of them around. I think it's a maple.
It probably is.
But
it makes me laugh, trees do, because they're so, like, I know there's different brands and species and all of that kind of stuff, but like how different they all are when they're changing, and you drive through and you see all the colors.
Yes. So the ugly brown.
Yes.
And then you've got that one that turns that yellow. It's like a stunning yellow.
Yeah.
But it's also different in areas of the country.
True. Very true. So we're in Ohio, guys, and we get our fall is pretty, not like Tennessee pretty, but like it's pretty here. We
have our moments.
Yeah, we get some really nice color, and I love to be out driving and
the leaves are already starting to change.
They're already falling off of my trees at home. So I know that it's here. Fall is here, guys.
Hello, Lois from Bear, Delaware.
Hi, Lois from Bear, Delaware. Thanks for joining us. We have to say Bear, Delaware when we say your name, Lois, every single time. It does. Yeah. It really does. So we're working on this today. Again, I wanted to let you guys know that we do have stencils on sale this week and on cdwood.com. So you can go straight over to the website and go to our weekly sale section, and all the stencils in that weekly sale section are an additional 30% off, guys. So you're going to save some big money this week if you want to do any of these. These are cool for craft shows because you can have them customized. You could paint up these different slats, and then people could choose the ones that they want for their door. Yeah. So for their door hanger, like you could sell the base, and then they would choose like your middle, top, and bottom layer. So if they didn't want leaves, or if they wanted leaves, but they didn't want it to say, mine's going to say thankful. If they didn't want it to say thankful and they just maybe wanted like a welcome, you could have those pre-done, and then they could just do it like customize the way they want it. You could do pre-made bows for the top so they can mix and match their bows. There's a lot of things that you guys can do with these. And because they're interchangeable, you could sell them for all seasons and not need all the extra backs. That is a big thing about these convertibles, guys, is the space for storage is like nothing, because you just have the flat pieces. You don't have to worry about all like having that big circle for everything else.
Arlene from New Hampshire is joining us.
Hi, Arlene.
And Stacy says, not many leaf peepers here in Florida.
No, it's too hot in Florida for you guys to get fall, isn't it?
You got like palm trees and stuff.
Yeah, they have but they don't change colors.
No, well, unless they're dying.
Well, if they're dying,
but
I'm talking about fall.
But, yeah.
Okay.
People go to Florida to escape the fall.
They go to Florida to escape the winter and then, fall in love with the Florida weather and don't want to come back. I'm hoping that Brad and I get to retire someplace like that. It'll be nice because I love the sunshine. And fall is usually sunny.
Except right now it's not here, but it's okay because we needed the rain.
We did need the rain.
Badly. We were in extreme drought, and we've gotten a lot of rain. Well, it seems like a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's not probably
not a lot of rain.
But since we hadn't had it for a long time.
Like comparatively, it was a long time without.
Oh, at least a month.
At least. Or more. And we were in an extreme drought, which isn't the highest drought.
No.
It's the second to the highest, but.
Okay. One more quick coat of green on here. See how fast this goes when you do all of them one color?
You missed a couple.
Oh, yeah, they're under my tape, though.
No, there's one to the left.
Oh, up here. Yeah. I missed it. Yeah, you're right. I did. I would have seen it when I was done. When I was done.
Yeah, and you cleaned it.
And then I'd be like, Lindsey, why didn't you tell me? I always blame Lindsey, guys.
She blames me for everything.
I do. So, you know what we might do today? I might use my script liner and do some like veins on my leaves. Look at me stepping out of my comfort zone. But I see how like since I have that taped to my table here, this isn't moving. I love that. So I don't have to worry about my stencil sliding. I'm good to go there. Okay, another coat down here. And there's enough space around these. You see where I'm not even taping off around my leaves because there's enough space that you don't really have to when you're working on these big convertible stencils. They're so fun. So those convertibles are 14 inches in diameter. So like the back is 14 inches, and then all of the layered pieces are also 14 inches, but they're all different widths. So lengthwise they're the same, 14 inches, but the width is like different on all three. Lindsey, can you get that information for them, the width of the three pieces? That way they can know. I think it's because they're
14
equal.
inches in diameter at the widest.
Right.
Hold on a minute. Let me Google it.
Okay, she's got it. She got to get on the website.
Okay, so the bottom layer,
which is the one we're working on.
I added it to my cart. Come on.
Do you guys do that? I do that all the time when I'm working on the website and I go on to look for something and I accidentally add it to my cart.
It is 14 and it's approximately 7 7/8 at the widest.
So 7 7/8 from here to here. 14 inches here to here.
So, and all of these pieces are available individually. I think Jen said that already, but they are available individually. So you don't have to buy complete sets over and over again.
Yeah, you don't need the base for all of it. The whole thing with these is that you don't need the bases. You just can buy the different layers. So the middle, top, and bottom.
The middle is 14.
So that's this. So 14 inches by 3.5. So 14 by 3.5. So this is 14 by, would you say 7 7/8 or something? I think is what you said for that
7
one.
7 and something.
Yeah. And then the top is this piece. And it is.
The top should be, it's 14.
14 by. Okay. She's looking, guys. I just like to give you guys measurements if we can.
The top is 14 by 3 5/8, and the top has 2 hang holes.
Yes. So 14 inches wide by 3 5/8, and it's got 2 hang holes here.
And those will line up with the back.
Yeah. So when you start to put these together, guys, I'm going to tell you from experience, you want to put the top piece on first and make sure that your holes line up to your back piece. That way, if you have that right, everything else will align right up. That's the only thing that you have to really be cautious of.
Lurking Linda is here.
Hi, Miss Linda. How are you?
She says, keep stepping out of your comfort zone because I'm taking you way out of it. LOL.
Oh. Ooh. She got something in store for me when she comes. Sounds like it, girl. Sounds like it. I'm up for the challenge, Linda. Okay, so clean the green off. Then I think we'll go into, let's do the salted caramel. And I'm going to do the salted caramel on the smaller maple leaves, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. Unless they should be a different color.
I think you should do the oak leaf.
These ones?
Yeah.
Okay. And the orange?
Just in the
salted caramel? Okay.
Just my opinion.
So we're going to do, okay, I'm fine with that. Let's see what I mean? I'm fine with the decision.
You could do the little maples, like maybe yellow.
And then the bigger ones, I have red and orange as well.
Correct.
Okay, colors for them. Because I'm not even sure. That's why I was like, let me ask Lindsey because she'll know.
Okay, so the fake maple leaves that they have on the internet go from like a green to a yellow to an orangey red.
Maple? Okay. So the oak should go.
I think, oak leaves are always, to me, no offense, but oak leaves I always think are the ugliest leaf in the fall because they're brown. So I would do the maple brown. That's the oak brown. Excuse me, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salted caramel, not brown.
Well, close enough.
Okay. So salted caramel is what we're using now.
And you do see some oak leaves. Around here, I see more oak leaves that are brown. But they do show them on the internet as different colors, but that's in different areas of the country.
Yeah, it depends on where. Which is not a big deal. You can do them whatever colors you want.
Yes.
Your fall leaves could be anything you want them to be, guys. That's the great thing about these. You guys can customize it to your area or make it whatever you want. Who cares?
And you could ombre them.
You could.
Think about it. Leaves
they do change.
Yeah.
They do change. We could do some of that, Lindsey.
Hello, Jamie from Iowa. Welcome.
Hi, Jamie from Iowa. Thanks for joining us. We're working on one of our convertible stencils today in our semi-pro painting. Lindsey and I have decided we're going to do one of these because we haven't done one for a bit, and we've been selling a lot of them because they're on sale on our website, citywood.com. You can go right over there, and you can pick up all the pieces that we're working on right now if you want, and then you can recreate them. This is a quick and easy project for craft shows. Fall is here, guys. Like, you could paint this up and put this right on your door right now. It's not like you're gonna have to paint it and store it. So there's a lot of fall stuff out already. If you guys decorated your houses yet, I haven't done mine. I should have done it last weekend, but I didn't. I should have done it last weekend. Maybe this weekend.
Do it next week.
Yeah, I gotta see what happens this weekend. Maybe I'll.
But I typically don't. I don't decorate typically much for fall. I usually go from paint.
You do Halloween though. I don't do Halloween.
I don't do Halloween at home.
That's true. You do it at Dawn's. Yeah.
Hello, Tammy. Tammy is back.
Hi, Tammy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Okay. Love a little oak leaf here. I don't know what any of these other ones are other than the maple. So, like, I don't know what that leaf is. If anybody's, like, in on the trees and knows, let me know so I can call it the right thing. Chris would know. I should have asked her because she's in today, but I should have asked her that one before I came over here.
All right. I got a chart.
Okay, Lindsay's going to tell us what they're called, so we'll have the right names for them. Or you
were doing, it looks like the one you're doing now is an oak.
Okay.
The green one that you did could be apple. It could be birch. It could be beech.
Like beechwood?
Beech.
Okay.
The other one.
This one?
Yeah, the other one, the other big one, not the maple, but the other one.
This one with the pointies?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea.
You don't know? It's not on there? Somebody just made that leaf up and put it on the internet? What is happening here? It's got to be something.
Let me look at this chart. North American trees.
See, guys, this is why Lindsay...
I live for this stuff.
She does. She loves the knowledge stuff. That's why I was like, I don't even need to do any research. Lindsay, yeah, she plays a ton of trivia, guys, and she always wins because she knows all of this random stuff because she is...
My favorite trivia prize, I was with John and Chris, my first show in Vegas, and we went to the Stratosphere, and there was a diner in the bottom, and they were doing trivia, and it was Elvis trivia. And I'm an Elvis fan, huge Elvis fan. My mom was. And they asked when Elvis's birthday was, and I won us the biggest dessert ever.
Oh, that's
because I
fun.
Knew it. It was like the three of us sat there and ate on that dessert. Didn't even make it done. It was like this huge brownie.
Were you like, pick me, I know this?
No, I just said it. I was talking to John and Chris. My back was to the announcer.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at John and I said, January 8th, 1935. And John was like, raise your hand.
See, I told you guys, she has like the most crazy knowledge about stuff. Whenever I don't know something, I always ask Lindsay. I was like, wait a minute, is this like a thing?
It's because I watch way too many documentaries and I read too many books, and I've just always been. I remember when I was a kid, my parents used to buy. You remember the Brain Quests?
No.
They were like these little things.
No, you nerd. My mom didn't buy me Brain Quest. We were poor.
I would get them. It was like you could get them at Scholastic Book Fair. Yeah, I know you know what the Scholastic Book Fair
I do know what the Scholastic Book Fair was, but I didn't go to the Scholastic Book Fair because I did not read back in the day. I would use my money my mom gave me for the book fair for the snacks. I lived
for Brain Class. That was like my favorite thing to do. And it was like this little flip album.
Can you say nerd?
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I don't care. And I married a nerd too.
Nerds. You should have had a nerd wedding. That would have been funny. Oh my gosh.
We got married in a forest.
I'm going to text John and tell him. I'm going to say, you guys are going to renew your vows and it's going to be nerd themed. He'll be like, I'd do it.
Yeah, he would. But yeah, I used to live for those Brain Quest things. I'd say, Dad, ask me some questions. And they were like 100 pages flip book. And he would ask me, and like, they were different.
Who gets excited about 100 pages of quiz questions? Lindsay. Nerd, guys. Nerd. I love her. She's a nerd.
Love that stuff.
She does. Lindsay loves knowledge, though. Like anything. If there's something she doesn't know, she will figure it out. She will tell us. I always ask her. I'm like, okay, so what's the deal with this? Okay, I think we're good on our yellow and our green.
Stacy says she thinks one of them was birch. Yeah, it's
birch.
It's
okay,
kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, this one maybe. Is that what we're thinking?
I think the birch is the green one. Is what?
What we already the first one we did.
According to the Google, it looks like.
Okay. All right. I don't hate that.
A birch.
Okay. So next we're gonna let's do persimmon. No, yeah, let's do persimmon next. What leaf should we do persimmon?
the pointy leaf that we don't know.
This one. Okay.
Yes.
So that one's going to be persimmon. So orange. Persimmon. Okay.
Yeah, I think Stacy's right. I think that one is a birch.
Birch. Okay. Stacy, thank you for helping us figure this out.
It's hard to see. It's hard to tell, like, based on the stencil, because it's a simplified image.
Yeah.
Compared to the interweb.
Yeah. Well, and also you're looking on your phone, not on a computer, so like that doesn't help either because you can't see real big.
I'm on
details.
The Pinterest.
The Pinterest?
The Pinterest, yes. Yeah, I think that is a birch.
And we don't know what this one is, or we do know what this one is?
It kind of looks like another, well, I don't know. It kind of looks like another type of.
Can I tell you what this kind of looks like? Like the acorn leaves. Acorn
is oak.
So
it could be another part. It could be another oak.
Okay, so maybe it is.
Because
they're kind of shaped the same way.
The first one looks more like an English oak. The first one that you did.
Okay.
Listen to us. Who would have thought you would have turned into a painting video and you're getting an education
on your leaves.
On leaves.
Seriously, guys, we're here. We're here for you all the time. We want
you never know.
We want your brains to keep working.
You
and
might pop up on a quiz show and be like,
I
"That's
learned
an
that.
oak leaf."
I learned that from semi-pro stenciling and painting with Jen and Lindsey. If you win money, just send me 10%. It's an entertainment fee, guys. Okay. These are going to be pretty colors together, I think.
So you're doing red on the maple.
Red on the maple, I think. But should I do the big and the small red? Or should I do a different color on like the big and the small? And they're spread out, so I think it'll be okay. Okay, that's what was my original plan, but...
Ode to Canada.
Yes. Okay, so what else has been going on this week, Lindsay? Let's see. We're getting the store ready. That's what Lindsay and I did yesterday. We were moving some shelves around, some product around yesterday, hanging samples up, that kind of stuff, getting our store ready for the Wicked Weekend, or Wicked Warehouse. I keep saying a weekend. It's not the weekend. It's the 30th and 31st of October. So we've been getting the store ready for all of that fun stuff. Dad actually just came in the office this morning. I was like, we got to have a meeting soon about that Wicked Warehouse. He likes to have meetings.
He loves having meetings.
He does. But anyways, he's like, we got to figure out what we're going to do for that. So we got to get details together for that. And I think that's probably when we'll talk more about like the make and take type stuff. And that kind of stuff. Are you guys excited about the Wicked Weekend or Wicked Warehouse? I don't know why I keep calling it weekend. I think it's because Cedar Point. Isn't that what they call theirs? Wicked Weekends or something?
I thought it was holidays or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, so we're going to have a meeting about that and figure out the little bits and pieces of that. And Lindsay's got to get the software set up for the ringing out. We're going to do it a different way this time in hopes to fingers crossed that it will help things go a little faster because it's going to be a little different this time. So we're going to have all hands on deck. Mom and Dad are going to be here helping out. It's going to be fun. We got some cool stuff planned. Got to get with Linda at some point and figure out what we're going to do while she's here. It's going to be fun. We got lots going on, guys. Lots going on here at Cover Distributing, like always. Everybody's back. No more vacations.
Until next year.
Until next year. Yeah. I don't think, well, you might take a day or two, but you won't do a long one.
Who says I will?
You don't have that much time. You don't have that much
Susan
vacation.
says she loves your nails.
Thank you! I got them done like this because we were going to Scotland. I was like, I need some kind of plaid, right? Like, hello. So I took that picture to my amazing nail lady. I was like, Z, can you do this? And she was like, yes, ma'am, I can. I said, okay. All right. Heritage brick is what we're going to use next. I'm going to do that on my maple leaves. So I'm going to do the big and the small ones. And then we'll move our tape around and get the ones that are in the center here. And then we'll do some fussy painting, and we'll do some like little lines, some like veins or something on our leaves, kind of make them look a little more realistic. Not just like they're base coated on there, and dress this project up a little bit. Because let's be honest, guys, you're going to be selling these. You want them to look good. You want people you can charge more if they don't look like they're just painted, right? So we're going to do some little adjusting. And then also, I have a new tool that Chris gave me, and we're going to try it, I think.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. Have you primed it?
Nope. Have not.
Let me prime it for you.
Okay. Because we got a cool little new marker. We have a gold marker,
It's
guys.
not open.
It's not? Oh. By open, I thought you meant out of the package. Yeah, it's out of the package. That's open to me, out of the package. Yeah, so we got a cool little gold pen, marker paint pen we're going to use. Because I think it would be pretty to like do some little highlight like lines on some of our leaves. And then we could probably detail up our word. So be thinking, guys, I have to paint thankful on this burnt umber piece. I need to know what color I should paint the thankful for. I haven't really just thought about that too much.
I think the same color as the background on the other two.
The antique white, I was thinking that.
But that's just my personal.
No, I was thinking that too. I mean, because it would pull it through. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to try this pen. Have you guys seen this gold pen? It's really cool. It's a newer, We haven't had it that long.
My hand will be on camera.
Look, Lindsay's got it. There she is. That's all you're going to see from Lindsay ever on camera is right there, her hand. That's it, guys. She doesn't like to be on camera. I don't think very many people like it. They do. I just do it because it's my job. All right. Second coat of red. And by red, I mean Heritage Brick. This is a great fall leaf color. I think all of these colors that we picked were good fall leaf colors.
Ooh.
Pretty. Ooh. I've been sucked in, guys, on Facebook. I watched one painting video, and I watched one painting video, and I am like hooked on these painting videos now. I keep getting all of these.
That's pretty.
That is pretty. I keep getting all of these little ads that have people painting stuff right now, and I'm like hooked. Like I keep sitting and watching them for like 20 minutes. My husband's like, "What are you doing?" Watching people paint online. He laughs at me. He was like, "Oh my gosh, why are you watching that?" I was like, "Because I have to paint online. I might learn something." All right.
That's a really pretty color combination, Jen.
Thanks, Lou. You're not usually a big fan of my color combinations.
Well, you don't usually do I like
multicolored
bright,
like this.
I like bright colors.
Yeah, and I like the darker muted colors. That's very true. I do have different taste in pink colors than you do. Sometimes she stretches me out of my box here. But I thought this would be a fun one to do today. Our convertibles are awesome, guys. They really are. So they're really a fun piece. They're easy. They're not hard to paint at all. The hardest part is like cleaning your brush out, and that isn't even hard, you know?
That one that you just did, is it not taking
Nope, not right there.
Huh.
I know I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to redo my paint here, or my tape here, and then see what we got. Gotta get just stuck my hand in red paint. Okay, so let's get our tape up here so we can move on to some of these other leaves that are under here. So do you see how I just held that down there?
Hello, Marianne Eversole.
Hi, Marianne. Okay, I'm just going to go up here in the corner. I'm not pressing hard, guys, because I don't need that to stay for long. Okay, get the water out of my brush now. A little bit more red paint. I'm going to work on this leaf since we have all the other red done. Do this one here. And then we'll get our other colors in here. And I've done this all with this number 4 stencil brush, guys. Just cleaned it off and went back in with more color. Made sure it's all nice and coated up. Red here. And by red, I mean Heritage Brick. I should be using the actual colors names. Okay, let's see here. There we go. It's covering. It was just a little bit.
Oh, no.
It's still not.
I wonder if there's something on.
There might be this looks like it's kind of doing it too, Lindsay. It might just be where I painted might be thicker under there or something. I literally dried this and walked over here, the base coat on this. Lindsay was still on the phone and I was like, I'll be back. I'm going over next door. Okay. All right, so now we've got to do these pieces. So I need the yellow again. Make sure I don't have any more red on my brush. And I do, so let's get that out of there. There we go. Okay, a little bit more yellow paint. Okay, get this guy here. And since we have this yellow on here, I'm just going to hit a couple of these real quick. Make sure we got good coverage. We don't want to see any of that antique white coming through. So just want to make sure, because I've already reloaded, doesn't hurt to give one more quick coat on those yellow pieces. Okay. There. There. And there. I think we're pretty good there. Okay. So clean my yellow out again. And then we got to do green one more time. Okay. A little bit more Hauser medium. Again, picking up same brush, guys. Same brush. Okay. Let's get this. Another coat here. These are nice and dry now. That one needed a little extra love, so we got that one. Another coat on this screen over here. Okay, and then here and here. Have we had any suggestions for the thankful? Anybody said anything about that, Luke?
No.
No?
They're gonna be quiet.
You guys are quiet today. Come on. Let's talk about something fun then. Okay, what do we want to talk about, Lindsay?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Let's see. Lindsay, you want to tell them what happened to you on Monday or Sunday? Okay, Lindsay, you tell them because you tell it really good.
I love how you're this.
I just threw you under the bus.
Did something really stupid.
We've all done it, Lindsay. I guarantee you everybody on here is going to be like, done it.
Yeah, so we have a step up into our bathroom from our kitchen, and I missed the step and face planted.
She did the dust, kids. She texted me.
Bruised my ribs.
She texted me 5:30 in the morning on Monday, and she was like, I'm like moving slow today. I wiped out this weekend, going into the bathroom, and I'm like, are you okay? Do you need to stay home? And she was like, no, I'm fine. I'm just sore. She
Bruised
said,
my ribs.
welcome to my 40s. I was like, yeah, that's just
skinned my knee. I got bruises on my arm, my shins. Did it right in front of my husband.
Which is the worst. It couldn't have happened when like nobody was home. And
at least he helped me up. It was just, I started laughing and then I was crying because I was embarrassed and then I started laughing again.
Lindsay's an emotional crier. When she gets emotional about something, she cries.
Yeah.
Like if I get mad, I cry. And Lindsay's doesn't. Like, if she's mad, she's mad.
And the problem is I don't know about you, but I know quite a few tall people. I'm pretty tall if you've never met me. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". On my good. When I was younger, I was 5'11".
Yeah, she's like double the size of me.
And Jen's right. I don't look when I'm walking.
She doesn't look down.
I trip a lot here.
She does. And then
I usually stick the landings though.
She does.
But I didn't this weekend.
Usually a stumble and then oh man. I'm like, you just fell.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't.
I usually stick the landing. I mean, a couple weeks ago, I tripped on the shop vac in the laser room.
She did.
Stuck the landing.
And I said, Lindsay, you weren't looking down, were you? And she's like, no. So, yeah. So Lindsay had that going on. So she was a little sore at the beginning of the week. I think you're feeling better, though, aren't you?
My ribs still hurt a little bit. But there's nothing you can do for ribs.
No.
I'm
telling you, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I fell down my basement steps one time, taking a vacuum cleaner down there. I had the biggest bruise on my hiney. Oh, it was horrible. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was black.
I did that.
It hurts so bad.
Since I've lived in that house, I've fallen down my steps 3 times.
She's a mess, guys.
The worst one was the carpet burn. I was wearing shorts. I got carpet burn on the back of my... Oh, that was horrible.
Well,
I'm a klutz, though.
I was stupid, and I was wearing slippers. Down and carrying the vacuum down to my basement in my slippers and on carpeted steps, and oh gosh, it was bad. My whole butt was bruised.
We don't bounce like we used to. We used to just fall and get
up and laugh.
And now you feel it for 3 weeks.
We're bedridden for a month.
So
Listen
anyway, yeah.
We're so dramatic.
That's what happened.
So yeah, so that's how our Monday started and so I was like coffee because, well, actually Lindsey was like, Dunkin's, will you pick it up? Because I drive right by it. I was like, absolutely. So she ordered Dunkin' and we needed coffee on Monday. It was okay. It was good. It was a good day.
Marianne said 2 things. She said she wants to talk about the big sale at the end of October and how we are not letting her spend more than $50.
Marianne, honey.
Marianne, do we need to get you a new storage tub?
Marianne, honey.
For Chris's stuff?
Let me talk to you for a minute about it. We try to tell you that when you come, you have this stuff. And you're like, do I? See, we try to help you save money. Because she likes to buy stuff she already has sometimes. And then we have to look up her orders and be like, yes, honey, you already have that.
And she also said, I fall and have had more broken bones than she can count.
Oh, I'm sure.
Knock on wood, I have never broken a bone.
Oh, you just put that out there.
I'm knocking on wood.
She just put that out there, everybody.
Never had stitches, knock on wood. Never broken a bone. Well, officially broken a bone.
Oh, I've broken many a bone.
I have fallen. I'm almost positive I've broken my tailbone twice.
I broke my tailbone not that long ago. Remember that?
Yeah. And that's one of those things you can't do anything for.
No, you're just
sit on a pillow there for 6 weeks.
You just sit there and hope it doesn't hurt when you get up. That's what you do. Okay.
That's life.
Just a smidge, I think.
We just keep on keeping on.
We keep on keeping on. That's what we do around here. We came to work, kept on moving. Okay, got this one pretty good, I think. I should have sealed this, and I didn't. Do as I say, not as I do, guys.
Marianne says she's had at least 12 broken bones.
Marianne, I've probably, oh my gosh, you want me to tell you about the dumbest thing I ever did to break a bone? You guys are not even going to believe this. But I broke my pointer finger, this guy, playing balloon volleyball with my sister in my living room.
On a balloon?
On a balloon. Like, we both went to hit the balloon at the same time, and our fingers jammed. Yeah. See, I'm that girl.
Did Kim apologize?
Heck no, little brat. She was laughing at me because I was crying.
That sounds like something me and my brother would do.
Right?
We get hurt, we laugh at each other.
All right. So, let me tell you a little bit about this stencil. Because of the way the font is, where it's like tall and short, you got to make sure that you're covered. So you need to make sure that you've got your K up here, the tip of your K, and your L is in that spot. And you also still have your bottom part of your F, okay, for full. So make sure that that's all lined up correctly before you do anything else. Get some tape here. And this one I'm not going to have to tape down as much. We're just going to do a little bit on this edge and then a little bit on this edge. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go with antique white, guys. That's what we're going to do on here. Okay. Still had some on my plate from when And I'm going to use my number 5, guys. I don't have anything I have to really worry about, so this is going to be no time at all to get this done. Can you give me a paper towel? I've been doing a lot of changing colors, that's why. Okay, I got my big girl brush here. I got my number 5 Spectacular Stencil brush. Here, I got my antique white paint on there. Thanks, Lindsay. I'm just going to start here in the middle and pounce up. This is going to be pretty on here. Since we're doing just the whole word, it's all going to be one color, so we can just go right across. You don't have to be careful as much as we did on the other side. And I'm just letting those leaves dry a little bit, guys. See if anything else needs another coat before we go ahead and dress it up any. Some more paint here. I didn't get enough paint. I love antique white, guys. I love it. I love this color. Anybody had craft shows yet? I know most of you that watch do craft shows, so I'm curious if anybody's had any.
I think, Marianne, correct me if I'm wrong, don't you put crafts in a store with Michelle?
Yeah, what's hot right now, girl? What are you selling? What do you paint?
I think I follow him on Facebook.
What do you paint that you're like, I don't know if people are going to like this, and then it sells and you're like, oh my gosh, then you paint another one of those.
Stacy says Saturday is her first one.
This Saturday coming up, Stacy, what kind of...
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, what kind of stuff did she say she was taking? Did she tell us ornaments? I think that's what she said. Or do you do door hangers, big pieces, small pieces? Remind me what you do, Stacy.
Robin says sad show.
Sad show. So what, like, people didn't come or people didn't buy? That's what I want to know. Why was it sad? Or not as many vendors as normal? What's the stuff? Give me the business. I want to know. Give me the details, ladies. Spill the tea. All of ours are started last week. Well, most of ours, I should say, started last weekend. There's a couple coming up this week, and I think Bridget and I might try to hit a couple of those. She's my craft show girl. We like to go shop at those.
I think the big one in town is the first Sunday of October.
Yes, Oktoberfest.
And it's outdoor, which I used to go.
Yeah, you used to set up at that one.
And the problem with it being outdoors in the first Sunday of October is the weather can be anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have rain, you can have snow, you can have 90-degree weather. Like, you never know here in Ohio what you're going to get.
One year, it downpoured all day.
I remember that
and
one. John went with you to that one.
Yeah, and my poor husband was out there in a poncho trying to get people to come into our tent. It was adorable. Like, because we weren't selling anything because hardly anyone.
He got brownie points that day, guys. He got brownie points.
He loves doing it. He loves setting up for craft shows.
But he's a people person, so he likes going and talking to people, and he's proud of the stuff that you do.
Yeah.
And he likes to tell people about what you do. So,
but anyway, so Stacy says all kinds of stuff: door hangers, ornaments, tabletop decor.
Okay.
And Marianne says Michelle has so much, and I only put a little. My boss is getting ready to give me heck. Robin says lookers and really windy second week in September.
Got you. Okay. All right. Okay. A lot of lookers, not really buyers. Got you.
Stacey
okay.
says she won't bring ornaments to this one except for some Halloween.
Okay.
She only does inside shows. Florida weather is too crazy.
Oh, no kidding. For sure. If I did craft shows, I don't think I could sit outside because I would be too worried about the weather.
See, the problem with the one we used to do is you pay for your booth, but it's rain or shine. So you don't get your money back.
And if people don't come, they don't care.
It's like, I always said I just wanted to at least get my booth rent back. And I have every year, but like the 1 year it poured, I think I only made $10 above my booth rent.
Yeah, that's so frustrating. And you're like, I put all this time into this.
Had a 10 by 20 tent, took her daughter off her feet.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy weather. That would stress me out for sure. I worry about stuff like I can't control either. And I would be like, I can't control the weather. My son and his fiance just booked a wedding venue last night, and she really wants it to be outside. And so this place, she's been talking about it, and she's a stressor. I'm a stressor. I was like, Gracie, honey, are you sure you want outside? Like with the weather being so unpredictable and stuff. And she was like, I really want outside. Well, they found a great place that like, they can wait up into an hour before. They'll have indoor and outdoor set up, and then they can make the decision an hour before if they think the weather's going to clear up or not. And then even the indoor option is still kind of an outdoor option, so she's excited about it. They got that booked yesterday, which is crazy to me.
I can't believe he's getting married.
I can't believe he's getting married
just because I don't think he's that old enough.
I know, he is.
Little guy. He was a little guy when you started.
When I first started working here, my kids were so small, and then now they're adults. I mean, they're adults, which is crazy, but they are. Show my age, aren't I? Okay, second coat on here. And we're only going to have to do a couple coats, guys, because I got this darker color in the background, but I didn't want all of my sections to be the same color. So I did want to do 2 different colors for this. But this number 5 stencil brush is definitely making it go fast. And if you're a swirler, you might be able to get better coverage than I'm getting with with pouncing, but I'm just not a swirler. I can't do it. I'm more of a pouncer here. Again, see, remember I just said about the weather, I'm too much of a control freak. Yeah, I'm a control freak when it comes to everything, so. Lindsay loves my controlling tendencies.
Mm.
But a little sarcasm, did you hear that, guys? All right. Just checking a couple of
What
these.
did Papa John say about you being gone this morning?
It was quiet.
Oh, it was quiet.
Well,
yeah.
he came in and he said something like, I always give him sass. Like, he knows I'm kidding, but he came in and said something about, we need to have a talk, and I was, tomorrow, or we need to have a meeting about the open house. And I was like, I ain't coming. And I turned around, I was like, you missed that, didn't you? He knows I'm going. I was just giving him crap. And he was like, man, it was really quiet for 2 weeks without you here.
I'm very agreeable. Like,
And Lindsey just is whatever.
yeah.
Lindsey with them is like how I am with her when she gives me stuff to paint. Oh, sure, I'll do that. I don't care. You know, that's how Lindsey is. I just got to give it. I can't let him think he's actually my boss. Even though he really is, and I listen to everything he says, I just got to fight it. I got to fight the system, guys. It's just who I am.
I always like to say, Mom is my boss. And
Yeah, Mom is our boss. And
I listen to what she says.
I listen to what they both say. I just like to give them crap. I don't really do it to Chris.
Let him know he's in control.
Yes, it's like a kid. You can't let him know that he's got it. Okay, here we go. Lindsey, is there a burlap wreath up there? Or, I mean, yeah, bow?
Bow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there was. Is it a smaller one or a bigger one?
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Give me the smaller one, please.
How in the heck?
They're just tied on through the back. They're just twisted, I
I
think.
think I didn't yank that whole thing.
Yeah, that would have gone fine. You guys would have heard it crash, boom, bang. The cameras would have fell. The lights would have gone. Lindsey's here. She's like a bull in a china shop sometimes. Okay.
You want it in your hair? Or?
Sure, if you want. That's perfect. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Got that. I think we're pretty good there. Let's check this out.
Oh, cute.
Cute. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's go back to our leaves and check them out and see if we need to do any more on those. Yes, we do. Okay, hold on. Lindsay's picking up my stencils. She's taking care of me, guys. Okay.
Someone has to.
Got my red paint back out and my number 4 stencil brush. Okay, I'm going to hit this leaf again. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, and then this one.
It's like really cold right now.
It's chilly in here, yeah, today.
Just by your table, it's really cold.
The air's on. I can feel it blowing. Okay, and then this one down here. I just wanted that red paint to kind of dry up some so I could get really good coverage on some of these because they look like there were a couple spots that weren't covering real well.
That right one's just being finicky.
It is.
It's not going to cover that
Well,
spot.
it's doing better. It just needed to dry a bit. I think it's going to be okay like that, though. And then down here. Okay.
Robin said they did make the booth fee, but that was hard to swallow. Just love your banter. This is us every day.
Yeah, so if you come to the open house, this is going to be us because this is what we do. Lindsay and I do this all day long. Okay, so we've got all of that goodness. I think this looks pretty good. I'm not mad about this at all. I like these colors. So this is going to be our base, our bottom, and then this is going to be our top, okay?
She also says, are you going to do another color on bottom of letters fading up?
Oh. What color would you put on there? We can. So you're like dry brush it, you mean? Like with a dry... What color do you want me to do on there? I can do that. We can totally do that. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is get out my 1/4 inch awesome angle. Okay?
Linda, it's not a 1/2 inch.
I could use the 1/2 inch for what I'm going to do. I can do it, guys. I've got my 1/2 inch angle. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've got my burnt umber, and I'm going to go around the outside edge and soften this up, because you guys know I can't just leave that like that. I can't.
Anymore.
Not anymore.
You used to never have a problem with it.
No, I used to never bother me, but now I'm like, it's not finished. It doesn't look like it's finished. Okay.
Stacey said the red shade might be good for the letters.
On here, on the thankful.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Okay. We can do
Linda
it.
said, so proud of you in shouty caps.
I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. Okay. So I'm just going to soften up my edges here. Get a little bit more water. All right.
Robin said hard choice, green or orange. So you've got green,
orange, or red. Okay. Well, you guys take a poll and tell me what. Give me your opinions, and then whatever majority is, we'll go with. Lindsay, you're in charge of figuring that out for us, okay? See how I give Lindsay jobs, guys? This is what she means about my bossiness. I am a little.
It is kind of funny though.
What? That I'm bossy?
Yeah.
That you're my boss and I boss you? Like, is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's always,
that you're my boss and I boss
technically
you?
I'm her boss,
Yes,
but she bosses me.
But I boss her. I know. But she doesn't always listen to me, guys. I'll tell you that.
I don't.
She's like one of my kids. They
I'm
don't
a
listen
redhead.
either.
I don't listen to her.
She doesn't. She 100%.
There, I put a poll up.
Okay.
Green, orange, or red?
Yes, green, orange, or red on the letters. Let us know. And then whatever majority is, we'll go with.
Okay, so we've got 2 for the red.
Okay.
2 for orange.
Okay.
I say red.
Okay, so
That's
3
my
reds.
vote.
3 reds, 2
Linda
orange.
said the red because it picks up the brown.
Okay. So 4 reds.
No, she was one of the. Oh, now we 3 reds.
3 reds.
Orange. Yeah.
Okay. They're gonna make me decide, aren't they?
Yeah, you're gonna be the tiebreaker.
You guys, I ask these questions so I don't have to make decisions. Okay. Almost done with this. See how much more finished that looks, guys? This is the kind of stuff that takes your bottom layer from like $8 to $10. Seriously, it looks like more work has been put into it, and you can get more money from it. I'm telling you, this is how you do this. Even the small details, something this simple, guys, doesn't take any longer than it did to stencil it. Just gives us a little bit more of a finished piece. And it doesn't look homemade, I think. I mean, you want it to look homemade, but you don't want it to look like quickly homemade. You want it to look finished.
Mom said floating like a pro.
Oh, is she watching?
Well, I hope she is, because if
She's
not,
commenting, somebody hacked her account. Thanks, Mom.
Marianne said, I agree with Linda, should be red. So
Okay.
Marianne changed her vote from orange to red.
Okay, so we'll go with red. Okay, so see how we've just cleaned that up, guys? We cleaned those edges up. Let's go ahead, because we did it on that. Let's do it on this piece as well, because we want this to be a finished piece, guys. How are we doing on time, Lou?
You're just about an hour.
Okay. All right, so we're just going to finish this because we did it on the bottom, guys, and this is the same color. We want to finish it at the top. Remember, what we do in one area, we need to do in the other.
Robin said red.
Okay, red it is, guys. Red it is. Thank you for
the
that.
winner.
Red is the winter. Okay, so we're going to go quickly around here. I got to stop talking so much in the beginning so we have more time for painting.
Well, this is a bigger project than
this is, yeah. We normally just do like a small ornament or something. Do you guys like these full projects, or do you prefer like something smaller like we have been doing?
Or is there something you want to see?
Yeah. What do you guys want to see us paint?
And we do have a new product line we are working on. We can't talk about it yet.
Yeah,
we just started on it this week.
Yep, it's cool.
Hopefully should have something by it sometime in October.
I'm sure open house time we'll have it ready to go. But yeah, it's always fun when we got something.
Stacy says she likes the variety.
Oh, so you like us to do both, Stacy? Okay. Well, you said Stacy takes all kinds of things to her craft shows. So she needs like different kind of inspiration. I get that. We have one customer who does craft shows, and I've seen her a couple. She's around here, and she usually only takes big pieces to craft shows because she told me that for what she puts into an ornament, like people won't pay for the ornament because of how much detail that goes into them, so they don't want to pay the price for it. So she only takes big pieces. Okay, so we've got the top and we've got the bottom. So we've got that and that. Oh yeah, okay. So now
Susan says she wants it all big and small.
Big and small. Okay, good. So we're doing a good rotation for you guys then, because we're doing, guys, a little bit of everything. So let's line our thankful stencil back up. And get my tape back out here. See, this is why I didn't throw it away, guys. I knew you were going to pull something else out and say, hey, are you going to do this? You guys always got my back on that, don't you? Okay. We will do it. Okay. Hold on 1 second here. Get that on there. Okay, so we're going with Heritage Brick is what we decided, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Hair. Oh, I have some on there already. Okay, I need my stencil brush here. Dry it off. It won't matter about the color, but I just want to get some of that water out of there. We don't want to have a mess. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Robin says she never throws out tape. She keeps it on the side of her table.
Really? How long can you usually keep a piece of tape?
Until it's not sticky anymore.
Yeah, I wish one. I'm just
This
curious.
stuff stays sticky for a while.
It does, yeah. I'm just curious how long she can usually make it last.
Yeah, that wouldn't work in my house because of the dog.
Dog hair, yeah.
Stacy says the same thing. She keeps it on the
You
side.
do? Okay. We're frugal here. I'm telling you. Reduce, reuse, recycle at Cover Distributing. It's what we do. Isn't it, Lo?
Mm-hmm.
We were using packaging paper that we got in an order this week for some brushes that came in. And I told Lindsey, I was like, I'm leaving this on the cart for us to use when we're packing. It's gone already. We used it. Save the planet, right?
Catherine Kerr just joined us.
Hi, Catherine Kerr. How are you, honey? Oh, my nose is itchy. Very high pollen, our computer said today, guys. You guys got that where you're at? Very high pollen here.
She says it lasts for a while. She can never find the roll of tape, so the side of the table works.
Got it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it wouldn't work on me because of my dog.
No, you would have
He's
issues
too
with
big.
that. Yeah.
He just walks by.
He is a big boy. He's like a horse, guys. What kind is he again, Lindsey? I'm blanking.
German
I
Shepherd.
see his face.
Yeah, he's a 105-pound German Shepherd. He's huge. Big
Yeah,
boy.
he's a big boy.
Hey, but he thinks he's not.
He's a baby, though. He's the baby.
He thinks he's small and tiny, especially when he's laying on my lap.
Yeah, when he
And I
thinks he's a
can't
lap
breathe.
dog. She's dying by weight of brooding.
Dog. Yeah. But his fur is everywhere. I mean, he sheds like nobody's business. There's always rooty hairballs all over the place. But yeah, tape is not a good thing in my house. Tape or the color black.
Yeah, and Lindsey owns like nothing that's black. We used to have to wear black shirts for work, and she's like, "I'll take gray."
Yeah, I always said gray because it doesn't work with me. I mean, 2 cats, 2 dogs. I'm never gonna.
Yeah, she couldn't do it. She was like, "Nope." We have a cat, but he's our garage cat, so he's not in the house, so we don't have hair issues. But unless Dakota brings him in sometimes and is like holding him in the
Is he
living room,
gonna
petting
take him when he moves out?
No, he can't because Arnold's just so used to running, and he'll never be it. He could never be an indoor
He's
cat.
abandoning his child.
We told him he has to pay his child support. Gracie would love to take him. She has 3 cats. And her mom and them said that they can't take theirs either because they're just too comfortable there, which is true. You don't want to
It's hard
uproot
to
them. Yeah.
an animal when
Yeah.
they move. Yeah.
So, no, he's going to stay with us.
Poor
Unless,
boy.
I mean, if they got someplace that had land, if they buy a house or something that has some land and they could take him.
But then he
they
needs
would,
to
but-
reestablish his
Yeah, he'll have to
territory 'cause
reestablish-
He rules that
Yeah,
street.
he does. He does. He's the boss of Buck Run. I'll tell you that right now. Unless we got meanie cats beating up on him, then we have to get that taken care of. What do we think?
I don't like it.
You like it? I thought you said I don't like it.
Would I tell you that? I value my life.
Do you hear that, guys? Lindsay's scared of me. Keep them scared. Keep them scared. Okay. I love ombre look now that you guys showed me how to do this. You guys are good to me. You guys are always teaching me. Always teaching me something cool. Check that out, guys.
That's cool.
That is cool. Good suggestion. Whoever made that suggestion, great suggestion.
I think it was Robin.
Robin? Okay.
Let me look.
All right. So this is what we've got so far. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this, guys. I said I was going to, so I'm going to do it. Lindsay, can you get me plantation pine? I just stuck this paintbrush in my mouth. I don't know why I did that. I just licked the bristles of the paintbrush, guys. What is happening to me?
It's not toxic.
There's nothing in it. I literally just put it on my face. What is happening to me? Okay, plantation pine. I need something to go with salted caramel, a darker yellow.
Salted caramel's brown, though, right?
No, it's this mustardy looking color. I need something darker. I got to make some veins on this thing. I could do orange. Okay, so I've got some plantation pine, Linda O'Connell. Okay. I just did it again. Why am I doing that?
She's licking her brush.
I'm licking
Where
it.
Did you learn?
That
is not a habit you picked off of Chris.
That is not. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's weird.
Ew.
Okay. I have my epic script liner, guys. Let me tell you guys something. I didn't use this until Christmas Unwrapped came out. Let me show you. I'm not going to talk much because I got to concentrate, but let me show you what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't think I have enough paint on there.
Don't stick your brush in them.
Right? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Painter's virus is what someone said.
That's what it's called when you put your brush in your mouth.
Now I'll put handle end in my mouth.
No, I did the
never put
bristles.
in
I don't know
my
why I just did that. I'm weird. Something's wrong with me,
Linda
guys.
said you're making me so proud. P.S. My brush is always in my mouth.
Okay. So I learned it from Linda.
It's Linda's fault.
I'm sure.
Stacy says something in the ochre family.
Okay.
Did I?
I don't know what you gave me.
I don't know what I gave you.
You didn't give me one for yellow yet.
Okay, antique gold, marigold, golden straw, banana cream. I don't have ochre. You don't have ochre. Oh, wait. Oh, it's salted caramel.
I'm still painting, guys. I just can't talk right now because I'm getting my leaves. Look at this, guys. Are you impressed? You should be. You should be so proud of me.
Look at that control.
Seriously, this thing's so cool, guys. I get excited when I learn something new. I did this for my holly leaves. Actually, Chris suggested it. She's like, are you going to do something on your holly leaves? And I was like, I don't know. But once I went in, guys, once I started, I felt comfortable. I was like, I can do this. I need a lesson on loading this thing, though. I'm going to have to tell Mom. Because sometimes I feel like I either have too much paint or not enough paint. And because I'm using plantation pine.
Marianne says she can hardly wait to see Linda at Net.
I can hardly wait to see Linda in Ohio. I'm so excited that she's coming, guys.
Yeah, Marianne, you get to see her at Net, and then if you come to our weekend here, you're going to see her here, too.
Marianne will 100% be here for the Wicked Warehouse. I know she will.
Linda says milk chocolate. Chocolate?
Oh, milk chocolate?
Or burnt orange with salted caramel. Well, I gave you burnt orange.
Okay. Yep, we can do that. Let's see here. Where am I at?
Robin said little water drops on plate.
For loading my brush? That's what I think that's what she meant. Yeah. I'm dipping it into my water and then trying to pull it up. Do you guys see what I'm doing? Am I doing this the wrong way? Let me know if there's a better way. But I think this, see, again, guys, these are the little things. If you do these to your project, we're going to get more, you can charge more for it. You've done more work. So you'll be good. Solid strokes. I figured that out too. If I keep my brush down, use all the bristle. So start and then drag so I can use all of my bristle. That helps too. Okay. Chris would have had this whole thing already done, but we're like learner level, right? It can take us a little bit longer. So this one, we're just going to do the one stroke, okay? And then clean that off. These 2 leaves could have probably used another coat, but I'm okay with it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We're trying to get the project done. Burnt orange is what we're going to use. And they're saying use this on the yellow, on the salted caramel.
Salted caramel, yeah.
Okay. That'd be a good choice. Okay. All right. So we're going to just go like so. Oh, yes. Okay, I like that. So we're going to do these lines, and then we will come back and do some little feather lines in there as well. Good choice on this color, guys. Oh my gosh, this is why I need you guys in my life. I need you to help me choose coloring like this. It makes life so much easier for me. I feel like I'm not like questioning everything when you guys are here. Can I just go live when I paint at my desk so I can be like, hey, can somebody answer this question for me? Okay. Look how much nicer this looks. It doesn't look like just leaves laying on our board anymore.
Marianne said, of course we will be there. I really don't have a choice but to come. Yes, you girls are correct. I found 3 patterns of the same thing.
See, girl, and we try to tell you, and then you argue with us. And I'm like, are you sure? I don't think I have this. I would remember having it. Girl, we try to help you save money. But I love that if you'll be there for me. I'll just start messaging you guys. I'm going to friend you guys all and then just start messaging you when I have questions about my painting. I'll be your worst nightmares. You guys will be like, why does this girl keep texting me? Okay. Almost done here. The good thing about this script liner is you're not using a ton of paint, so it dries fast and you don't have to worry about getting your hand in it, which is great because you guys know I'm a mess. I'm an absolute disaster 95% of my day. I was a disaster walking in this morning. You should have saw me. I'm lucky that I'm functioning today after my week. Okay. All right, so here, don't forget these ones. And then these 2 over here. Okay. Oh, this is pretty, guys. You like this? Okay. Now, what I think we can do is take just a little bit more paint, still using that orange. And I'm just going to go up in here and do, see where my lines for my little leaves go? I'm just going to do a little out the side.
Oh, what? Marianne said, do you need brownies or cream puffs the day we come?
Cream puffs, please. I'm not ashamed. No, you don't have to do that. Yes, we do. We love cream. We love your cream puffs. They're awesome. Or brownies. We're not picky. We will take whatever you want to bring us, Marianne.
I'll take a hug.
No. I want food and more food. The way to my heart is through sugar. And if you're bringing it, I'm in. Oh, you got to tell them what happened yesterday, Lindsay. Afternoon.
No, the peanut butter cup?
Yes. You guys want to hear something freaky while I'm working on my leaves? Listen to this story.
So, Jen, about 2:30?
Oh my! It was almost 3:00.
Okay, we were late for a 2:30 snack.
Yeah, we were.
And Jen got a hankering for a peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
So she had some Reese cups and she gave me one. Well, I was stopping at the store on my way home, and I always text my husband, "What do you want?" And I was eating my peanut butter cup, and he texted me a picture of a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Literally just gave it to her. Like, literally, she just opened it up to eat it.
And I'm sitting there eating it, and I'm thinking, how does he know I'm eating this peanut butter cup?
Seriously, we were like, wait, what is happening?
I was freaked out. So I did buy him some. And when I got home, he told me, he's like, I really wanted the Reese's pumpkin ones. Because, because they're shaped differently. They taste better.
They have more peanut butter in them.
It's a theory we have.
No, they have more peanut butter in them. They're definitely, because they're fatter.
The eggs, the pumpkins, and the Christmas trees all taste better than a regular peanut butter.
I agree 100%. I love them all.
He really wanted them.
Yeah.
He sent me that. I was so freaked out. I sent him a picture back of the wrapper on my desk. I said, look what I just ate. It was kind of freaky.
It was crazy. She was like, no way. And I'm like, I was over there working on something, eating my Reese cup. And she was like, no way. I was like, what happened? She's like, look what John just sent me. Because she said, I asked him, I have to go to the store. I asked him if he wanted me to pick anything up. And this is what he just sent me. I was like, you're kidding me. And she's like, no. That's how our life is, guys.
Yeah.
These weird things happen here.
I was kind of freaked out.
Yeah. These weird things kind of happen to us.
And then I told him that my work life is better than his work life.
That's right.
And his work life is in a different state because he works from home.
Yeah.
But
she doesn't give him candy like I give you. And coffee. Watch, we're going to get a text next week and she'll like have DoorDashed him coffee or something.
Yeah, I'm going to laugh.
She's stepping her game up.
Oh my gosh, Barb Schwabel, I'm just eating a Reese's cup.
Oh my gosh, Barb, you're my girl, first of all. Aren't they amazing? Or do you have the regular one or do you have one of the seasonal ones?
And Robin says, have you had the ones with caramel?
No, are they good?
I don't like caramel that much.
No, you don't.
So I would say no. And my husband is a traditionalist. Like he's tried all of them and he just likes the plain peanut butter ones. He likes them cold.
Yeah, in the freezer.
Oh, she said mini.
Mini. Oh, okay. That's okay.
No judgment.
No judgment here.
Take them out and get them.
Yeah, eat them all. Eat them all.
Eat
everyone in that bag. Eat them. You need them all. They wouldn't stand a chance with me. I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, our sweet tooth here.
It's crazy. Literally almost ate a whole container of Pringles yesterday. Myself. Like the whole container.
Yeah, I never even had one. She never even offered me. She's just eating all.
I didn't offer you one? I didn't? Oh my gosh, that was rude. Holy crap. Why didn't you yell at me? Be like, hey, work
I gave you a bite of my lunch yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Why didn't you say work wife? Can I have one of those? Don't be stingy and share. Oh my gosh, I'm a bad friend. Ate all them Pringles and didn't give you one.
See, peanut butter cups. Now we started something.
Everybody's on the peanut butter. Is that your favorite candy? Oh, that's a good question. What's your favorite candy for Halloween?
Yeah.
Do you hand candy out and do you buy something you like so you can eat them?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If you have any left.
Well, I eat them when I'm giving it out.
That's what I do. We pass out at my sister-in-law's house because we don't get trick-or-treaters on our end. And
we don't get any.
And I usually end up passing it out. And I look in the bowl and I'm like, oh, okay, well, she's got Twix in here.
One for me,
and
one for you.
That breaks my caramel rule. I'm not a fan of caramel unless it's a Twix bar.
Which is, you're so weird.
I know I am.
It's because she has red hair, guys.
It is. Robin says it was good, except I needed more to decide since I gave hubby half.
You are a good sharer. I apparently am not. I did not share my Pringles. I will today. I have some left. I'll give her some today, guys. Yeah, you should have called me out on that. I'd have called you out. I'd have been like, no thanks. I didn't want any, but thanks for offering.
Stacy says she lives in a neighborhood with no trick-or-treater kids.
Stacy, isn't that sad? I feel like that too. We don't get anybody. Well, we live kind of far off the road, and so nobody wants to.
Our end of town in Urbana, on my end of town, no one goes. There's not many trick-or-treaters because one of the main roads in town.
Yeah,
they're bigger houses.
Yeah,
and they hand out the good candy.
Oh, the good candy, as in full candy bars, candies,
stuff like that. So that's why kids don't come on our end.
Got
they just go over to that.
I got you. Well, I mean, I would go for the good candy too.
So, and like my sister-in-law lives on the good end of town, is the good candy end of town. So we like when we pass out candy, we give like 4, 5, 6 pieces, like handfuls.
How many bags of candy do you guys buy? Because you guys get a lot of trick-or-treaters.
Well, we probably we average probably 200 and 250 kids.
Okay. Do you give to adults if they come, or like I shouldn't say adults, I mean like teenagers and stuff.
If they make an effort and then they're not rude and they're not
nasty,
being snotty, I'll give it to them.
I'm with you. I think if you're putting on a costume, I'm going to give you something. If you're putting on a costume and coming to my house, I will give you something.
And I have rules for like little kids. I have specific things that I give little kids.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Do you often give it to the adults too that are bringing them because they're like?
I said if they want them, they can have it.
Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
It is. I agree.
But yeah, we usually go through. I think last year we went through. My sister-in-law bought a bunch of candy from Costco, so you can't really judge.
Yeah,
that
how much?
Costco bags are huge.
Yeah.
But I know we probably went through 7 or 8 regular size bags, and then like 3 or 4 Costco bags.
Oh my gosh! Seriously?
Yeah. But you can't count some of it because we were eating it.
True. That's a very good point.
Because, I always buy what I like, so.
That's a very good point. What kind do you usually buy?
I always try to get Twix, something with Twix in it. And this year I'll get Nerds gummy clusters because,
Yeah, you're obsessed.
I'm obsessed with those.
Have you guys had those yet? Lindsay's obsessed.
Nerds gummy clusters. I love them.
She is I'm not kidding you. She's absolutely obsessed.
I still got like half a bag from what you got me for my birthday. And then my secret sister in my book group sent me 2 more bags.
Everybody knows you're obsessed at this point.
I'm obsessed with gummy clusters. But yeah. It's all in good fun though.
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah. Okay, so guys, on this one, I'm using the brown that I have. So burnt umber on the orange, the persimmon. And I'm doing like a small line. Like I did all of my lines through the center, but now I'm taking my liner and I'm doing like a longer one and then a shorter one, just to give it some different look. So that, because I don't want them to all be samey. Like some I have smaller lines, some I have big, larger lines. I'm trying to curve these ones out a little bit as well. So hopefully that will help make them look a little different. I want them to look all like they're done, but I don't want them to all look the same either. Okay, Jen, you can do this.
You're in the home stretch.
I am in the home stretch.
You just got the maples after that.
But I don't know that I'm going to do the maples because I don't know. Do you think I should?
I mean, I think you should at least put like maybe one line down them because you've done lines on all
the
veins.
Okay.
Just for consistency. Okay. Robin says she does different candy for adults and older and little ones: animal crackers, twirlers, Tootsie Rolls, and bubble gum.
Okay. Oh, I love a good bubble gum. I love a good bubble gum. Yes.
Or not Hubba Bubba. Double bubble.
Double bubble. Yes. I'm all about that.
The flavor lasts 2 seconds.
Yeah, but it's so chewy and the bubble pop is on point.
And I like the sour, what are they? The sour straws.
Oh, yeah.
And Smarties. Awesome. Smarties. It's like one of the
you like Smarties?
The rolls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you eat a Smartie.
That's because they don't last long. You'll never see me. I just pop the whole roll in my mouth.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You don't care about like the flavors being all different?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
I know.
Guys, she's weird. If you didn't know,
we've established this.
If you didn't know already, Lindsay's really weird.
Animal crackers. That's a good idea.
Yeah, for the little ones, for sure. Because
that's a good idea, Robin. I might do that this year.
You know their parents are stealing all that candy they can't eat, so at least they can get something they can eat.
I used to call it, when my brother and his kids lived with us when I was in high school, I called it ant tax.
Yeah.
And when he went trick-or-treating and he brought his candy home, I would take what I want for ant tax.
Right. I used to love it when my kids went trick-or-treating and when they'd be in school, I'd be like, I'm a piece for me.
Marianne says, I give bags of candy to my favorites. We give a lot of candy out. I let the kids take several pieces. I only buy good candy. However, one bag of Paydays is almost gone. Some parents get a beer from the cooler.
My friends do that. Like they have they live in this big subdivision. And so they kind of all friendly with all their neighbors and stuff. And they sit a cooler out and they tell the parents, hey, it's there. Help yourself if you want it. I wish we got trick-or-treaters. We just don't get them. Okay. All right, and then I'll just do the big vein on the maple leaf. And I'm going to use the same color because I think it's going to show it fine. I lied. I said I was just going to do one, but I'm not. Hope my head's not in the way. I'm kind of leaning in.
Robin says, I don't give out chocolate because that's mine. Yes, we have mom and granny tax. We do juice boxes also.
Oh, juice boxes would be good because they're always thirsty. So the parent, and that's sealed.
I saw a guy on TikTok. He did 2-liter sodas. And he would and he buys hundreds of them.
Of 2 liters?
Yep.
Who wants to carry that 2-liter around? That's insane.
That would have been, back when I was a kid, my dad always took me trick-or-treating, and he was the candy hauler. And
he'd haul your candy?
What would happen was I get one of those plastic little bags like we used to have back in the day. Remember
with the plastic handles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have that. And then Dad would bring up the backup storage bag of
the pillowcase?
The pillowcase.
Yeah.
And so I would fill the little one, and then we dump and empty it. Because he was in it for himself.
Yeah.
So
the more candy, because if you don't have candy in your bag, people think you aren't getting very much. So they give you more.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's a science to it, kids. There's a science to it.
Well, I used to get so much candy, but we had a lot of mom and dad tax.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to check it and make sure it's all healthy for you to eat. Did you know that never really happened? People didn't really drug this was on one of those, I used to watch Reels a lot. That station where it was like true story type stuff. And that was like a myth. Like nobody ever drugged candy. It was just a thing that somebody said one time.
There was a story about a needle in one.
Yes, but it wasn't drugs. Where they were putting drugs in the candy. It wasn't that.
Susan said where her daughter lives, there's a family that hands out cooked frozen pizza and beer.
What? Where's that? I want to live in that neighborhood. And I'm trick-or-treating this year.
The Robin says the neighbors do hot dogs and drinks.
I mean, that's fun.
I know my husband's grandparents, I think he said that when he was little, they used to hand out hot dogs.
I would probably...
In addition to the candy.
I would do like bottled water or something.
I mean, nowadays you can't hand... a lot of people would not
wouldn't
trust
eat it,
dog, but...
Right. That's cool, though.
Wisconsin.
I should move to Wisconsin. I'm all about that.
You wouldn't like Wisconsin because it's really cold.
It's cold there, yeah. I wouldn't like that. I would whine about the weather. It's not good for me to be your neighbor. I've already started complaining about how dark it's been getting already. So, I'm the worst.
Did you mean to only do half of the one in the middle?
Yeah, I'm coming back to it.
Oh, okay.
The paint was still wet.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Thank you. Sure. Yeah, because I've done that before. I've been like, why didn't you tell me, Lindsay? Yeah. No, the paint was still wet there, and I didn't want to put my hand in it. Okay, guys, we're almost finished. This one was a little bit longer of a project, but we're getting a completely finished piece on this one. Oh, I do want to use that one tool, though, that I talked about earlier.
What are you going to do with it, though?
I think I might do dots on the thing up here.
Don't press too hard.
No. I won't. Let's let that dry a little bit.
I remember when I was a kid back to trick-or-treating, there was this one house, and he always used to give out nickels.
Nickels? Mm-hmm. For trick-or-treat?
Yeah.
What? Did he go to the bank and buy these nickels, or did they save them all year long?
I think he probably saved them. But it was always like you get like 5 nickels.
Nickels. I've never heard of nickels.
Yeah.
I've heard toothbrushes from the dentist.
In my brother's neighborhood, there's a dentist, and he gives out toothbrushes and floss.
Yeah. Well, he gets that free at work. That's why.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, but, you're eating a lot of candy. You need to brush your teeth.
You do need to brush your teeth. Brush your snacks.
He's just looking out for the kids.
He is. He doesn't want to have to give them fillings from all the candy they ate. Okay. Last little thing here. Okay. What do you think, guys?
Looks good.
How are we looking?
Cute.
Okay, so here's the one last thing I'm going to do. Did you put that back in here? Yes, she did. Okay, so this is our new, it's the Deco Color Premium Prime Primo. It's a gold paint marker, guys. Lindsay got it all ready to go for me.
Yeah, if you want to test it.
Yeah, I will. Okay. Look, she even wrote hi, make sure it was going to work. This thing's cool, guys. It really is. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is all I want to do. A little bit of boop, boop, boop.
You didn't make the sound.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And I do that like on every other one. And I literally just touched the tip of it. I didn't even really push it down on it. Ooh, that does stink. Okay, so you want to make sure you have a fully ventilated area when you use that thing. Look how cool that is. I love that. So if you guys don't have that and haven't seen that one, make sure you grab that off of our website, okay? I'm going to show you guys now. See where my holes are? This guy has to line up here in order for this to fit correctly. So once you get that first one on there, then you can just pick up your title, which is going to be this guy here. Okay. And then you can put your bottom part on here, which is that part there. Okay. And then you can add your topper. I'm going to be careful because I don't know how long it takes that gold to dry, but I have a cute little bow that we could put on here.
You just stuck it in the paint.
It's okay. It's going to be fine. I'm just trying to give you guys the full effect. You need kind of a smaller bow though. This one's a little big for our project because see, it has the little tails that come down. So that's going to cover everything. But look how cute that is with the bow. So if you have, even if you just cut these a little smaller, snip those up and make them shorter, that's it. So convertible starter set, thankful stencil, and the leaves background stencil for the convertibles, guys. I used all of the paint colors. I used super simple heritage brick. We've got burnt orange, plantation pine, antique white. I did not use that one. Salted caramel. I've got persimmon. I've got burnt umber, and I've got Hauser medium. So those are all the colors we use. Brushes, we used a 3/4 inch oval wash. I used the 1/2 inch angle, and I used my script liner, my number 4 and my number 5 stencil brushes, guys. So my awesome angle and my epic script liners and my spectacular stencil brushes. So that's the brushes that we use. Does anybody have any questions before we jump off of here? If anybody has anything, let us know. I know that was a little bit longer, guys, but I wanted to give you a full project. And I wanted you guys to see that just because you're doing a quick and easy stencil project doesn't mean you can't dress it up and make it look like it's more professionally done than just like literally putting paint on there and selling it. So this is a good way to use some of those stencils that you have at home. You can use other stencils for these convertibles as well. You don't have to use the ones that we designed for it. A lot of the other stencils that we carry will work. I actually talked to Chris this morning. I had an idea for a design for her, so she's going to be working on that hopefully soon because I think you guys will love it. Any questions, Lou? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging with me. I know it was a little bit longer today, but I wanted to show you the full project and then not have to have you guys guess what it looked like when it turned out. All right, guys, have an amazing day. We will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock with semi-pro stenciling. Lindsey and I will be here, so come back and join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.